I'm a little bit of a conspiracy theorist, not overboard, but I think there's actually been a movement for a long, long time to bring this country down, to get us in line with the new world order.
Well, we've heard that for 20 years, and then going back to the early 90s, the Bilderbergs, the CFR. And at first, I had to try to avoid it. But the truth is, if you look at the Treasury Department, if you look at the Federal Reserve, if you look at what's happening to our dollar right now, you have to ask yourself, how could a once mighty dollar have fallen so quickly? And I don't think it happened by accident. I saw it happening with NAFTA, with CAFTA. I saw Clinton melting down the borders. I saw Bush following suit and melting down the borders. I saw the persecution of the U.S. Marines who were sent there to fight and die for this country. And when they did it all too well, they were then persecuted by the very army that put them out in harm's way. And so something's wrong with this whole picture. But I don't know in my heart of hearts whether it's one vast conspiracy of politicians or it's just simply a nation falling apart from division, from two sides fighting for their own ends, where you have a penetration of the military, a penetration of the government at every level by the radical left wing, who fundamentally is tearing down everything good in this country.
That's correct.
So in other words, what I'm saying is there's still a hardcore of people who love this country in the military, in the FBI, in Homeland Security, in the executive branch, you name it. There are people who know what's going on and they're doing everything they can to save this country. But unfortunately, they're fighting against another element within their own departments that's trying to do something quite different. We'll leave it at that. Thank you very much. But, you know, I want to pull back from all of this. I had a discussion with a friend of mine this morning who just came out of a stent, the second one he had in a few months. A very nice man, a good friend of mine. I felt bad for him. So we were talking, and he said, you know, Michael, he said, what kept me going were a number of things. He said, but one of the things you said in my pain from all of this and my fears, he said, is that no matter how bad things are, he said, I remember what you said once on the show. It's nothing compared to what our ancestors lived through. What we feel in this country today, what we think is bad, is nothing compared to what people have and are experiencing on planet Earth today. So let's all draw a deep breath and realize how lucky we are to be alive in America today. I'll be right back.
Savage.